for this light heavyweight battle. Brought to you by Science. Creators of the Nox CG3, the ultimate workout formula for extreme energy, strength, and recovery. Visit science.com. Ortiz, 4 years older than the phenom Vitor Belfort. He is 2 inches taller. We have waited, and we have waited, and it is finally here. And for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, these two UFC warriors have now entered the Octagon to finally settle the long-standing score between them once and for all. And now, it's time to lay it all on the line. Live from the sold-out arena here at the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, the warrior standing to my left. This man is a boxer and Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter. He holds a mixed martial arts record of 12 wins and 4 losses. He stands 6 feet tall and weighs in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, please welcome the Phenom, Vitor Belfort. And now introducing the fighter standing to my right. This man is a submission fighting expert. He holds a mixed martial arts record of 12 wins with 4 losses. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall and weighed in at 204 pounds. Fighting out of Huntington Beach, California. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the former UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, the Huntington Beach Bad Boy, Tito Ortiz.
Here we go. Big John McCarthy, the referee.
You received your instructions in your dressing room. Do I have any questions for Vitor? Any questions for Tito? Fight hard, fight clean, step back. Let's go.
Oh my goodness. Here we go. Vitor Belfort. Tito Ortiz.
Right, here we go, baby. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's get it on. Come on.
Who will be number 3 at 205?
Watch for this lead left at Belfort.
Wow.
Tito goes first and manages to get to the clinch. Vitor was very hard to take down from the clinch. It took me a while to finally get him out of position enough to take him down.
Vitor definitely wants to close the gap. Tito wants to close it more definitively.
Tito's got double underhooks, using his head to steer Vitor to the cage. There's a takedown. Nope, Vitor makes the adjustment. Double underhooks by Tito Ortiz.
Nice knees. Nice knees to the legs by Tito.
Tito wants to get back to the way he used to dominate opponents in the ground and pound fashion. Lean against them, wear them down, take them down. Rain down elbows, very similar to your style, Randy.
Not unlike what I tried to do to Vitor, and that's consistent with Tito's style of fighting. He's won a lot of his fights that way. Belfort doing a nice job of repommeling and getting better inside position.
Every time I see Vitor, I think of the explosion of the hands against Mandalay Silva, and you know that it's always a possibility.
There's that left.
Nice left hand.
There's the
Gotta move.
spot.
Tito's got to move. Tito's got to move.
He's rocked already.
Nice right hand by Tito, or left hand, excuse me.
There's that explosion. That is always the possibility with Vitor Belfort.
And Tito weathered it. Managed to pull off a counterpunch and land his own left hand there.
Yeah, Tito looks very composed under this fire.
Very nice exchange by both these guys.
Those are the hands of Vitor Belfort. Tito trying to utilize the clinch, the knees. He's said the blueprint was designed by you, Randy Couture, and how to control and defeat Vitor Belfort.
It's interesting to me to see the adjustments Vitor's making here. He keeps redigging for those underhooks and keeping that inside position, not allowing Tito to control that clinch.
And they step it apart again. Tito able to avoid the big trouble a moment ago. I said before, if we can see the best of these two men, the best of their performances, this could be an all-out war. Uppercut. Tito closes the gap. Vitor. Tito trying to get the clinch. Tito trying to do anything to avoid the barrage of Vitor Belfort.
Vitor on top is a dangerous spot for Tito.
He's exposing his neck. He could be caught in the choke here. A little bit of desperation by Tito for this takedown, and he manages to get it.
Now Tito able to do it. Listen to the crowd react.
Let's see if Vitor's got some sweeps from his back.
Using the butterfly guard.
Tito loves this position. He doesn't mind being in someone's guard. Someone's bleeding.
Tito's cut. Tito's cut.
His nose.
Yep, worldwide event tonight, guys. We'd like to welcome UFC fans watching live around the world. Our broadcast partners, Bravo, Globosat, Wow Wow, and Premier. The UFC in Japan, Brazil, the UK, Germany. Truly a universal event this evening. This is the main event. Mike Goldberg, Joe Rogan, our light heavyweight champion, Randy Couture in the booth with us, Gary Kasem. Glad to be with you this evening from the Mandalay Bay Event Center, round number 1. Remember, this is just a 15-minute fight. Non-championship fight.
Nice elbows by Tito from the top. Tito had half guard there, and I think that desperation in Tito for that takedown came from that punch to the nose.
Yeah. Well, Tito bleeding from the nose, but now he's trying to do what he does. The best of that is ground and pound, even inside the guard of Vitor Belfort.
Tito's a master of throwing elbows from inside the guard. And Vitor's never had really a dangerous guard that you have to worry about submissions. Randy, he threw up a couple arm bars on you.
Yeah, the first one especially. The first one especially surprised me. Kicked off the fence and jumped into it, and he had it there tight for a split second. I think if he weren't so sweaty and frankly bloody, it might have been much more difficult to get out of.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. This is what we wanted. We wanted to see these guys in survival mode.
Well, that was always the knock on Vitor when the going gets tough. Can Vitor hang in?
Wow. What a great first round we saw. We saw glimpses of the best of both of them. The hands of Vitor, the ground and pound of Tito.
Both guys.
Stay with it. You're doing the scrambles. You're scrambling hardcore. This is what's going to win the fight. Só não fecha a guarda. Só não fecha a guarda. Entendeu? Vamos lá.
Here's the flurries. You know, it really, a right hand got through, but most of the, Tito did a really good job protecting himself.
He covered his head nice, used his elbows to deflect a lot of those punches.
Looked a lot like the flurry that ended his night in the fight against Chuck Liddell, didn't it, Randy?
That's very true. It did look very similar when he parked against the fence and then stopped moving.
Similar part of the octagon and everything. But you know what? Yourself included. Every fighter learns from every experience, especially those that are the most adverse.
Look at Belfort's body language compared to when I fought him.
Eddie Bravo scoring this main event of the evening.
Very close round, great round though, but even though Vitor unleashed a flurry early in that round, Tito survived. He ended up getting the takedown, landed big elbows for the remainder of the first round. 10-9, Tito Ortiz.
All right, thank you, Eddie Bravo, scoring the main event of the evening for us. Looking for the shoot, sprawl, yep.
It's a nice fake by Tito.
Hey, you said before, Randy,
Guillotine attempt here. Tito bailing out. Tito bailing out, giving up that top position to get out of that choke.
But Vitor not easy to take down, is he?
No, he's made some adjustments. He's doing a nice job of staying inside and neutralizing the clinch of Tito Ortiz. Tito mixing it up nicely, though. He's faking, he's putting some shots in there and getting to the clinch. Both guys really doing a nice job in this fight.
Vitor's got him in side control now. Look for some elbows from here. Look for the left elbow. Vitor's a left-handed guy.
Don't forget the final episode of the
That's what I'm
Ultimate
talking
Fighter.
about.
April 9th. Here's an Ultimate Fighter extraordinaire. Vitor Belfort raining down on Tito Ortiz. Tito against the fence.
Tito's taking some shots here. He scrambles, gets the guard.
Hey,
How about Tito going for it?
Looked like an armbar attempt
submissions.
almost.
Nobody's ever doubted Tito's ability
He's
to try
taking
to
some
stay in the
shots
fight.
here, though, man.
Vitor
John
trying to
looking at him.
finish it. McCarthy right on top of the action. The crowd reacting.
Tito's got to make something happen here.
Wow.
Vitor just stepped right into his guard there.
Hey, Randy, you threw down on Tito for 25 minutes and he never cried open.
No, he sure didn't. There is no quitting him, that's for sure.
Last fight of Tito's contract, well documented. Where did these two men go from here?
Tito was using some sort of a body triangle to hold, at least, to hold Vitor in place. Vitor is not even trying to pass yet.
It's hard to tell what the crowd's thinking here. I don't know if they're screaming Vitor or Tito.
I think you got a mixed bag there.
I think you do too, Randy. Wow.
All right, now Vitor's passing.
Tito's got Vitor's head, though. He's got his head. He's going to try and work up. Belfort doing a good job of keeping elevation here and kind of securing that top position, not letting Tito come up.
2:10 remains in round two. Ortiz has weathered another storm. This fight is starting to remind me of Randy Couture, Pedro, his 0-1. With the shifts in momentum, Randy, I still think those definitive shifts in momentum, as great a fight as I've seen, defining it as such as I did there.
That's interesting, back and forth. Each guy kind of impresses his will on the other guy for a short period, and the other guy comes right back. It's great.
He who stands last may very well stand to live in the spotlight another day.
Vitor looks like he's waiting this out. Looks like he's taking a little breather here. He's not doing anything to try to pass the guard. Big John McCarthy stands him up. Not good for Vitor. Vitor had him in an excellent position.
Is Vitor tired? That's the question.
He looks tired.
Tito wasn't doing a whole lot from the bottom either, so.
Oh my. Vitor put the hands down for just a moment.
Tito throws a feint. Shoots it for a
That's
takedown.
Takedown attempt. He's gonna get it.
He's got it. Vitor looks a little beaten here. Looks very weary.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he, guys?
He spent a lot of energy in that flurry there with the elbows and the punching.
50 seconds remains in round number two.
May attempt a Kimura here. I don't know, he's content with that left arm underhook, but
I don't think he has the energy.
Now it's going to be right out this wave. See what Tito can deliver for 30 seconds.
nice elbows like Tito.
Tito looks like he's in a lot better condition right now. Or at least he's got a lot more energy right now.
Physically, mentally, Tito said he's never been so ready, never been so excited. Which is something to say, considering his fights against Shamrock, Couture, Liddell, and so many other greats, Matyushenko, Tanner in the past.
Nice elbows by Tito. He's really good at throwing those real short elbows inside. It's a bad spot for a tired Vitor to be in. He weathered the storm.
End of the second. I'll be interested to see the score.
Greg Meddix, multiple Cy Young Award winner.
That doesn't sound good. Whatever he's saying, that doesn't sound good. Let's take a look at the replay. Ground and pound by Vitor. Let's take a look. Some of these shots, Chuck Liddell reacts. Look at him. Chuck looks like he's drugged.
That's great.
Is he drunk? What is he doing?
Chuck looks like he wants to fight. Look at that.
Oh, that guy's crazy.
You can't sit here and watch this without squirming in your seat. That's just the way it affects you.
That's great work there, guys.
I think I've never seen anybody squirm that much, though. That was bizarre.
Diesel. Vitor Belfort. Dean Kane. Tito Ortiz. The stars are out tonight. Third and final round.
Whoa, look at Tito throwing some kicks.
Tito looks to be the fresher fighter at this point.
Yeah,
nice
definitely.
overhand right. So I have it 1 round apiece here, I think.
Yeah?
I think Vitor did enough in that second round to pull that out as a 10-9 round. This third round could determine this fight.
Can't hold the fence, and down goes Vitor. It may truly be the third and definitive defining round. And
Tito is going for it.
Yeah, he is. Tito's fresh.
He definitely looks like to be the fresher fighter.
Conditioning has never been a question really with either guy, Randy.
Well, both guys have great gas tanks, and they'll be going the entire 15 minutes.
Don't forget Randy Couture, the man sitting next to me right now, and Chuck Liddell will fight for a second time for the light heavyweight title. You saw it, UFC 52, April 16th. These men trying to go in the 3 and 4 battle in the very loaded light heavyweight division. Randy the champion, Chuck the #1 contender. Tito and Vitor, the 2 former champions.
Vitor's got to do something here. He's got to sweep him. He's got to get to his feet. He's got to figure out something to stop this. Otherwise, he's going to lose the decision. He can't let Tito press him up against the fence and smash him like this.
Vitor's got a little cut under his left eye. See one of those elbows.
Tito is great with the elbows, Randy.
And then tight. He only needs a couple inches to drop him.
And he's staying busy. And he's got a definite position of dominance, even though it's in the guard. Open guard now closed.
Less than 3 minutes left. Vitor's got to do something.
He's got to open his guard and get his feet on those hips and start creating some space and try and find a way out from underneath Tito right now.
Tito.
There's a nice up kick.
Yeah. Tito trying to pass the guard now. He's got half of it.
And the other half is wide open. He can pass. Vitor's legs are wide open.
He could move to the mount here.
And Vitor regains guard. But that's not good enough. He's not doing anything from this guard.
What can he try to do, Randy?
Well, I mean, it looks to me like now his tactic is to try and tie Tito up and hope for a stand-up, but that's not really working either. So, I mean, he needs to get his feet on his hips and create some space, start to work his way up the fence, get some elevation with his head, and try and get back to his feet.
Had the feet on the hips just for a moment, but then forced to close the guard again, but he got what he wanted, Randy.
Here's the
One way
stand-up
or
he was
another, he
looking
got
for.
what he wanted. But Vitor is going to be exhausted.
He is exhausted, and Tito looks fresh.
You could see the wobble in him when he stood up.
Watch out, Vitor. Wow. Good job done by McCarthy.
Tito right back in. He doesn't want to give Vitor a chance to land a shot here in the end of the fight when he's winning.
Why take the chance, right, Randy?
That's right.
Vitor looks absolutely exhausted.
Yeah, he's beaten down.
Tito going to pull that ankle up. He's back to the hand.
Vitor's up. He's up, but he just looks like he lacks that explosive energy right now.
Did he gas in that second round, Randy, when he tried to finish it?
That's what it looked like to me. I think that's when the tempo changed a little bit. I think he thought he was going to end the round, or maybe end the fight, I should say, and he spent a lot of energy there.
Less than a minute to go. Vitor's got to do something dramatic here.
Nice
Tito
takedown
takes
by
him down
Tito.
again.
The old Huntington Beach bad boys back, boys.
Little waist tackle there. It was a nice takedown by Tito.
Tito definitely looks back.
And the thing is, a flurry of punches. That was the way he was defeated by Liddell. He gets through it. a ground and pound arsenal. That's the way he was defeated by Couture, and he got through it. Both things that have hampered his career, he has overcome, at least in small doses here tonight.
Well, that's what experience is all about. He's been in those horrible situations before. He's weathered the storm. He understands what it's all about. He's growing as a fighter. He's a warrior. I mean, Tito is a champion, and I'm sure he wants to be a champion again. He's got the heart, he's got the skill, and he pulled this victory off, in my opinion.
Absolutely. The Huntington Beach bad boy is back. Team Punishment told me he was ready, and definitively he was this evening.
Very impressive performance by Tito Ortiz. He weathered some heavy moments, took some heavy leather, and dished out more than his own share.
What a great fight. Back and forth, both guys looking very impressive. Showed some great skills. That's a beautiful MMA fight right there.
Absolutely. Tito's really impressed me tonight. He showed some excellent composure. I mean, you saw it coming into this fight. He was very confident, very calm, and he fought like a confident, calm man.
We still must officially await the judge's decision.
Tito seems a lot more comfortable with himself now. He doesn't have to feed off the energy and that hype.
What is Tito doing? He left the ring. He's walking around.
Yeah, he came out early and Michael.
He's going into the stage. Look at him, he's running into the crowd. What is he doing?
He's freaking a spotlight runner out right now.
He left.
Well, that's Elvis has left the stadium.
Maybe he has to take a leak.
Not Tito has left the stadium. That's supposed to be Elvis has left the stadium.
What is he doing? There's a lot of hot chicks in the stands. He might have saw something he liked and just went running.
Going up to the box seats.
He might have said, listen,
Now I know what he's doing.
What is he doing?
He climbed to the top of the arena, which means he is simulating that he has climbed back to the top of the mountain.
You think?
I think. Is he that creative? Because I am. Now, I'd be gassed right now if I would have done it, but I'd be that creative.
That's a tough run after you fought 3 rounds.
Or commentated for 3 hours.
I don't feel gassed. I'm more winded looking at Vin Diesel with his shades on.
All right, Eddie Bravo, how'd you score it?
I had the fight dead even going into the last round, but it was quite clear that Tito took the fight over. He took down Vitor a couple times, landed some devastating elbows. You know, it's quite clear, 29-28, Tito Ortiz.
Let's see if the judges agree as they will go to the judges' scorecards. Bruce Buffer has the official decision of this, the main event of the evening, gathering up the final numbers right now. As Bruce Buffer checks in with the judges, Ivan Saliveri in the corner of Tito Ortiz, Rico Rodriguez in the corner of Tito Ortiz, Justin McCauley doing a great job preparing Tito, and there is Vitor, and we hear from Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. Judge Nelson Hamilton scores the bout 29-28, Ortiz. Judge Jeff Mullen scores the bout 29-28, Belfort. And Judge Cecil People scores the bout 29-28 for the winner by split decision, the Huntington Beach Bad Boy, Tito Ortiz.
We'd like to hear what these guys are saying to each other right now.
Yeah, I would too.
We got a lot more in common. Okay? Keep your head in the Buffalo.
Tito Ortiz, Vitor Belfort.
It's in the hands, okay? That's all it is. You got the heart and you got the body of a true champion, like myself. We keep competing against each other, all right, brother? God bless you. You brought the best out of me. Thank you.
Great battle.
You heard him right there. He said, "You brought the best out of me," and Chuck Liddell shook his head after the decision. Interesting reaction. Let's check in the octagon with Kerry Kasem.
Congratulations, Tito. You know, there seemed to be a lot of bad blood between you two. Has it been settled?
It was never bad blood. I came in here and I was only fighting for one reason. I was fighting for our United States troops. Each and every day those guys are in Afghanistan, they're fighting for our freedom. I'm here fighting in this octagon for the freedom of mixed martial arts, to make sure we can keep growing. With a thank to Lorenzo Fertitta, Dana White, Frank Fertitta, and Zuffa for making this happen in mixed martial arts. Our sport keeps getting better and better and better. The sky's only the limits, just as long as we keep working as martial artists in this octagon.
I have to ask you, where'd you go when you took those stairs?
All right, it was kind of funny because I do a lot of visualization before I fight. I visualize me coming in the octagon, I visualize McCarthy saying, "Are you ready? Ready, let's get it on." And I visualize my hand raised at the end. Well, before this, I visualized going up in the audience, because each and every one of these fans are the best fans in the world. We sold this place out once again. Thanks to fans like them, we keep producing and we keep making this sport grow each and every day.
I have to ask you, Randy and Chuck are going to square off at UFC 52. Who's going to take it?
I hope Chuck takes it. That way so I can kick Chuck's ass. Me and him, we owe each other. He owes me one. He got the best of me the first time. I'll come in here the second time. But before that happens, I hear there's a little Kenny Slamcock or Shamrock or something like that. He keeps talking his smack and he wants to step in. Well, Chuck knows we can do it. We can do it again, bro.
Anytime you want, bro. You won't step in the ring with me again. You know that.
I'd love to step in the ring again. That ain't a problem at all.
I'll knock you out again.
You'll knock me out again, but I'll step in this octagon. Next time I will stop you.
You're going out again.
We can go ahead, and you will be the last of the Mohicans. Anyways, he'll have his time. But Ken Shamrock was talking a little smack, and I know that old man's in the house. If you care for another beating, Shamrock, step up. I'll make you remind yourself that I am Rick James and you are my bitch.
Congratulations, Tito.
Here he comes. Here comes Ken.
All right, here comes Ken Shamrock. Well, you know what I said before? That the Huntington Beach bad boy was back. The Huntington Beach bad boy is back.
I think he's pretty confident he's going to take Ken and Chuck on at the same time.
Wow.
Well, he is fighting for the freedom of mixed martial arts.
Yes, he is.
I think I'll just keep my butt right here and just watch this whole thing.
Yeah, you never see Randy getting trash talk
No, you don't.
conversations with people.
We got the best seat in the house, baby.
Interesting. Tito doing his best to ruffle up some feathers.
Wow, Ken Shamrock comes in. Vitor Belfort disappointed back inside his locker room. Defeated tonight by the Huntington Beach bad boy.
I really think he punched himself out in that second round in that little flurry. And he spent a lot of energy, and he never really recovered after that.
What you have always said, and that has always been the knock on Vitor, is that in the grit, when it gets gritty, that's when he falls apart. And Tito really brought it, really pressed him, really took his heart.
Wow. We got some fired up guys again,
Yeah,
buddy.
Kenny's a little fired up, understandably, after that comment.
He's very angry.
Let's check back in with Kerry Kasem.
What's going on in your head, Ken?
All I hear him is talking. That's all I've heard him do so far, is running his mouth about how he's going to do this and how he's going to do that. Hey, all I hear is you talking. You want to fight me? I'm standing right here. I accept your challenge. What about you? Do you accept my challenge? Say yes. I hear your mouth running, but I don't hear yes. I don't hear a yes, you punk. That's right. That's what I thought. You're a little punk because you won't accept the fight. I just challenged you. Say yes. Right now. Oh, wait, we better get your energy back so I can bust your nose again. Hey. Hey, all I got to say, Tito, is don't back out of this one. Step up. All I hear you talking, but when it's time, I'm already signed. I'm already signed to fight. You ain't signed yet, but I hear you talking. Put the pin in your hand and sign the line, punk.
That's an angry man.
And they're talking about the April 9th live Spike TV show where this fight has been offered. Both Ken and Tito to fight on that live card, first broadcast UFC on TV.
I know you didn't have much of an education, but that's what you do with the pen. You don't throw it away. Sign the paper. Are you going to throw that one too? You're supposed to write with it. Yeah. Do I hear it? Hey, by the time we get back on the website and you're talking all that trash, I hope that you signed already. Because all I hear you do is talking, and that's the best thing you do.
Well, he did some good talking in the octagon tonight and angered Ken Shamrock and angered Chuck Liddell. Randy, are you angry that Tito wants you to lose?
Hey, you know, he's got his motives for that. I understand that.
Randy, thank you very much.
Thank
Captain
you guys.
America, man,
Thank you guys.
first
Good
class.
to see you both again.
Randy Couture, the light heavyweight champion, Tito Ortiz. Well, that is the Huntington Beach bad boy returning to his former roots, and that is someone who is extremely confident in his abilities.